What is up with it? Welcome to Season 2 of the Scar and Toph Show. Toph beat my ass repeatedly last season, but graciously decided as a team that the show is the Scar and Toph Show featuring Toph and Scar.
That's right. We don't have the updated logo yet, but welcome everybody.
Wait, so he beat you last time, but it's still going to be called the Scar and Toph Show?
Well, I mean, apparently, like,
branding reasons, Blur.
Yeah.
We talked to our social media guy, Atrioc, who is actually the social media master. He actually, as you may know.
Did you pay him off? Is that what happened, Bobby?
No.
We will discuss.
It doesn't make
we
much
will
sense
discuss the circumstances.
Okay. All right.
Of the direction, sort of the show name thing is heading after the main chunk of meaty goodness for tonight, which is the Genesis 3 Draft Crew Battle Draft.
We have a very special show for you tonight.
Featuring special guest. I don't think we introduced him.
Oh, what are you guys doing? What's up?
The most special of all guests.
And the crimsonist of all blurs. I've seen a lot of blurs in my lifetime. Definitely the crimsonist.
I think, I'm the crimson. I don't know. There's no other blurs. What are you talking about?
This is your first time officially on the show. This is probably 100%, shooting 100 for 100 of you appearing in some way, shape, or form on one of the shows.
I've in some way found a way to be on every show, I feel like.
Scar has at his desk the Scar Sucks
sign.
Which I didn't put
sign.
up.
You did.
People think that that was my hand. That was not my hand.
Whose was it?
I drew the Scar Sucks sign.
Oh, you did? Oh, so it really wasn't you?
It wasn't me.
Whose
but I
hand was
sent
that?
a mercenary to do it in my place.
Who will not
Nick
be
Allen?
named?
Huh?
Nick Allen.
Who will
Nick
not be
wouldn't
named.
have done it.
Who will not be named.
Okay.
I'm not trying to
snitch.
Anyway,
without further ado, because some of our guests are on the East Coast and have grown man things to do.
We have the biggest Skype call in Melee history.
It's up there.
Outside of the Spirit Bomb.
It's up there. So who are our 8 captains? Basically, the way,
I don't even know.
The format, the way it worked, was there was a voting round, which hopefully many of you guys participated in the stream chat, where you got to vote for your 8 draft crew battle captains. One of them is sitting directly to my left, Scar. He was actually, I think you were the number 1 voted.
Was I?
Were you? I'm
that was
legitimately
not
asking
a
a question.
question.
Were you?
That was not a question.
Yeah, he was.
If I was, thank you so much to everyone who voted for me. I very much appreciate it.
Less than 3. And the other 7, Spencer, can we take it away? We got West Balls.
West Bows!
Ken, King of Smash.
West Bows.
We got Hugo Gonzalez.
What's up?
The grown-ass man of the Smash community. Hungry Box. And his sports psychologist, Captain Crunch. Another grown-ass man. Dude, I was legitimately, I was commentating Treeback Top 8, and the Leva, the streamer, was like, we have just received word that the person sitting next to Hungry Box is a sports psychologist.
It's my friend, Lewis.
And me and D would look at each other like, this is huge.
I guess so.
I guess that's who that is.
What does
Next
that
level.
mean?
So, shout-outs to you guys. Axe, the Pikachu Master, and
What's up, guys?
CLG's own PewFat, both members, SFat and PewPew.
What's up? Hey.
Is that the first time you've said that in your life?
I think so.
That's a fun thing to say.
CLG PewFat?
Yeah, it's fun.
I haven't heard it before, so yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Scar, do you know what we're doing?
I don't know the rules.
Let me just explain it.
I don't know.
Blur, do you know what we're doing?
Yeah, so I'm going to be
I
helping.
basically wait. Before you
What's up?
introduce the rules,
Go ahead.
all the good people at home are asking one question, and that is, who designed this crew battle where Hungry Box gets Hungry Box on his crew with 0 picks and Scar gets Scar? All of the people at home want to know the answer to that question. Blur, take it away.
You know, I think that was like the elephant in the room that no one wanted to talk about.
No.
No one wanted to say, especially with you around. We thought we'd hurt your feelings, Bobby.
I am nothing if not real.
I think Scar is a man who has nothing left to prove.
That's exactly. Toph, tell him.
Scar, a man who has nothing left to prove. Oh, that was okay.
So
Rhetorical.
I don't think the organizers of this thought that Scar would make it to the end and become one of the captains. Turns out he did.
Hugo, I see you shaking your head.
Turns out he had like the majority of the
I
votes.
see you shaking your head.
Turns out everyone wanted to see. There's some secret group that just wanted to see Scar at the
Hashtag
forefront.
MIOM conspiracy.
I'm a big believer in the MIOM conspiracy
I
now,
am
by
too.
the way.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, I think we're going in reverse seating order.
Right. So
Do you actually have that order?
So what happens is that we have 8 captains, as you guys can see, including Scar. It's Scar, Hugs, Ken, Pew Pew, SFAT, Axe, West Balls, Hungry Box. I just listed them in their seating order, and then what we do.
That's what I'm asking. Hugs is not seated lower than Ken, is he? Hugs, are you better than Ken?
Ooh.
I think it's
Ken, who's better, you or Hugs?
It's the other way around, but it's just on the dot.
You guys ranked me at 52, so Hugs.
You got ranked at 52?
Yeah,
Who won the last time you guys played?
God.
Who won the last time you guys played?
he did.
All right, there you have it.
Close game though.
All right, there you have it.
Close
It
game,
was
close
close.
game.
All right,
Close
there you have
games.
it.
Anyway,
Good logic.
the draft. So what we do first is we decide draft position first. So Scar goes first, decides does he want to be the first person to draft, the
Right.
second person to draft,
Because
whatever.
it's a snake order, so it's
Right.
going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there's some value to having the
right.
2 in a row.
Right.
the
So
turn.
if you just generally look at the field, obviously Hungry Box is one of the 5, 6 best players in the world. We don't know if Leffen's coming, so he's not on the
Yeah.
in the draft.
Don't draft Leffen.
I know it hurts. So Leffen's not on the draft. So otherwise, we have Armada, Mango, Music King, and PPMD up on the board. That is 4 of the gods, as we all like to call them. That means positions 1 through 4 will
Very valuable.
very valuable, very likely to get a god. But positions 5 through 8, roughly similar value. Some would argue.
Right, and of course that depends on your perception of the field. Maybe you think Plup is super duper hot.
So you might want number 5.
Maybe you're okay
or
with
6.
5. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe
so,
you don't. Maybe you think 5 onwards is like equally strong.
Right.
Then there may be some value to getting the turn and getting picks 8 and 9.
Right. And there's also the fact that like being in the middle means you get more of the even spread.
Yeah.
But regardless of that, so they pick their draft position, and then after that we start going to the snake draft. So assuming Scar picks himself as being the first drafter,
Yep.
he gets the first pick.
Yep.
So he can pick between any of the 64 seeded out players at Genesis 3. So he can pick Mango, he can pick Armada, Mucha King, whoever he wants to.
Yep.
And then the next person picks everyone but the person he picked. So that person is out of the 64, and then they pick the remaining
Yeah,
field.
That's right.
And basically we keep going until everyone has 5 people on their team,
Including themselves. So your
including
crew,
themselves.
right. So you have a 5-man
So the
crew.
captains are actually playing also. They're not just.
And what do the winners of the crew battle get?
They get hella bills. They
How
get
many?
money. I believe it's 5,000. Is that right?
$5,000 if
Oh.
you win the crew battle.
Okay, and wait,
And
does
the
that
captain
go
gets
to
to
the
distribute it.
captains, or does that go to every participating player?
No, you gotta spread it evenly. I'm
It
pretty
goes
Okay, that's
evenly,
good.
yeah.
He's
How
a-
many can we have on a crew?
5.
5. So that's
Five.
one G for each of y'all.
A cool G to walk away with after day 1. I mean, day one's usually you walk away with a pool victory. This time you can walk away with a G. So it'll be a lot of fun. I think that we saw at Big House how crews can make day 1 way more interesting than otherwise.
Oh, we
Yep.
saw it.
Especially when DeWant. Oh, I'm not gonna.
We saw it.
Shit. Hey, too soon?
Yeah, dude, I wasn't even gonna bring that up. Jeez. So yeah, like it's gonna be cool. This is like basically the highest level, biggest draft crew battle. Like people like especially at Smash Fest or whatever do draft crews all the time.
Yep.
I think they're really fun.
They're really fun.
But this is like the highest level we'll ever see. This is like all the top level players coming together.
Yep. All right.
and
So you
drafting
said
each
your piece. Thank you, Blur. Let's do it. Scar, you're going first.
I was just about to say exactly what you said, except way meaner. So thank you very much.
I could sense it. I could kind of smell it coming from my left.
I was giving the rules.
Start us off.
Thank you so much.
What spot would you like?
I don't know, man. Who goes after me in picking spots? That's the real question.
Ken. Again, the order of seeds from lowest seed to highest seed is Scar, Ken, Hugs, Pew Pew, SFAT, Axe, West Bows, and Hungry Box.
That's just decided by MOM rank, by the way.
Decided by MIOM rank, so no hard feelings unless you're in MIOM, which me and Scar both are.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do.
I'm 97th.
Here's
I
what
have
I'm gonna
nothing
do.
to lose.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick second, and if somebody snipes my boy, pick 1, then that's fine because I'm so bad that I was just gonna drag the crew down anyway, and I'll take Armada. So
So
let's
you'll
go.
drag Armada
Second.
down. Second. All right.
Second.
Scar wants second.
Scar
the
picks
true
second.
USA
A
pick.
bold, decisive pick. All right, Ken.
Ken.
I'll take first if he's taking second.
Ooh, Ken
Yep.
says Armada. Okay.
Hugo Gonzalez.
I picked 7th.
Okay.
Ooh,
I like
wow.
it.
Okay.
Really? He doesn't want a god. Okay.
Okay. I like
All
that.
right. He doesn't want
Pew Pew.
PPMD or Muta King. That's
CLG
interesting.
PPU.
I will pick second.
That's our
Did you
take.
say-
Did he say? Did someone already pick
Someone
second?
said
Yeah, we
Stars.
took
Okay,
first,
yeah, I'll
second,
pick third.
seventh.
Third. Okay.
Okay. That's fat.
Um,
Just to remind you, spot 4 is still open, which means if you want one of the gods on your team, you can still get one.
Dude, don't give him that information. What's wrong with you? It could have been dumb.
You're right. You
Yes,
could
I
have
know,
done
he
my
could've been
bad.
dumb.
That's fat.
yeah, but see,
Do whatever you want.
the eighth spot is
Eighth
open
spot's
too,
pretty
right?
good. Eighth
So,
spot's pretty good.
8 spot's pretty good.
You
Eight
got a
is pretty
decision
good.
in front of you, Zach.
I'm gonna go with 4 though. I'm gonna go
Okay.
with
All
4.
right. He's getting 4.
Axe.
Well, I guess I'm taking 5th.
West Bows.
West Mouse.
6 or 8 is what's available to you. 6 or 8. What's better? 6
I'll
or
choose 8.
Okay.
8. Okay.
8's pretty good, honestly.
And H-Bucks, you are position 6 in the draft.
So
By
no,
process of elimination.
no choices for H-Box.
Real shame you don't get a god on your crew. Oh, wait.
I really
Oh.
want 8.
All right. So I guess we just go to it then.
I-
Do you
I-
guys? Does everyone? Every draft captain have a list of eligible
No, I
players in
don't.
front of them?
Where is it?
It's on the doc that we linked.
I do not.
Okay. Can we post that just in the chat or something?
Yeah, Spencer, if you can share this doc, that'd be dope.
With the through Skype's probably best.
Yeah. Skype
Yeah.
chat.
Shout out
West
to
Balls, I've
Spencer.
never heard you say so many things, dude. West Balls is complaining 24/7 for the 5 minutes that we were waiting for the show to go live.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get my
45
Fuck yeah.
minutes.
It says that
All you
I
guys
need
are
to request
annoying.
access to this.
rip.
Oh.
Make that
That's-
available.
That's a.
Well,
Can we do
that's
it?
a
Can we do
shot.
it?
So
Can we do it from here?
So is it that we can only pick members, or we can only pick the players that are on this list, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Who do you want that's not on the
These
list?
are all the players that are seeded out of the first day. They're the 64 highest seeds.
Wait, but I want to know who Axe wants.
No, actually,
because I want
you should be
Toph on the
able- you
list.
should- That's right.
I'm not. No, I'm not on the list.
I think it's a mistake.
Well, you look at my placings from 2015, and there you have
Sign
it.
in.
Tafikins is on the list.
Maybe I did tie with Gravy at every national we both went to, and maybe he's 60-somethingth, and I'm 90-somethingth. You know, but it is what it is.
The world is
Tafikins.
not fair. Just because a guy commentates.
My theory, my conspiracy theory. You've heard it, right?
No.
I think the MIOM conspiracy thing is true. Santiago tweets a lot about how MIOM is curating the rankings every year
Yeah.
to sort of manipulate the scene behind the scenes.
Yes, makes sense.
And if you're going to do that, you need a scapegoat in the organization
I
to
see.
say, look, he's 97th. Like, we're not doing nothing. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we would have floated in my heart. And here
and you just happened to be that guy this
yes.
year. Last year
Yeah,
it was
we're
Bobby
stuck.
Scar
Wait,
at
are all
97.
these people? Wait, what? These are all the people we could choose. This
Yes.
is
Sam?
it?
It's hella people, dude. Don't
Hella
worry about
people.
it.
I thought Daryl
Right.
was on there. Maybe he's an
Daryl
ex.
is no longer on there.
All right, Ken,
Okay.
you ready?
Rip Daryl.
Yeah, I'm taking Armada first.
Whoa,
choice.
good pick.
Oh,
Who's
man.
handling-
wow,
so smart,
shocking.
Ken.
Who's handling
Yeah,
this?
that wasn't so.
King of
Jesus.
Smash.
Spencer.
Spencer's got this?
Yeah.
Are we going to see the
The change, I think so.
change on that? Can you type it in?
Okay. So Armada goes first.
Do you
Us-
type with one finger? That's what my dad does. He's going to point.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Ping.
I don't wanna.
You could.
Okay.
I'm going to take C9 Mango to the surprise of no one.
A bold pick.
Another shocker.
Another one.
Another one. All right. Pew Pew, this is you now.
I will have to.
So Mewtwo King and PPMD available for PP.
It's definitely going to be Mewtwo King.
That's fat. Are you making the?
Mhm. So, I figured I was going to be around the spot,
Uh-huh.
and I don't, I like PP a lot, but I don't know how he's going to perform.
Uh-huh.
Am I,
We might have a bold pick.
might have a bold pick on our hands, guys.
I'm going to pick Plup.
I respect it. We all love
MD Craigasm.
We all
Alright.
love Kevin. I love you,
But you know what?
PPMD, but I respect that pick.
And I love Justin
Who's
Still
Justin?
on the head.
McGrath. That's his name, right?
Oh, that's me, right?
Or is it Michael? I don't know. Plum's got a brother. I mix up their names sometimes. Anyway.
Oh, I want to inform the players before we move on that for this, because this is sometimes argued within the community, Corner Sheridan, this is a no bans. So it's like Big House, no bans. So keep that in mind when choosing players.
Wait. No
Ooh,
bans meaning.
that's
all
so
right.
dumb.
I'm coming in. I can
No
send
stage
in.
That is so
bans?
dumb.
I can
That's
send in.
dumb.
I can send in a Marth and just pick
Can
FB. And there's nothing
we
they
just
can
end
do
the
about it.
show? Hang up the
That's what
phone
happened at
call,
Big House.
Spencer.
I'm just saying that's what happened.
For some reason, we have
Dumb
TOs who are
I agree, Hugs.
so full of hubris as to not listen to the top players and the community members,
You know that he
unwilling
is.
to change their positions,
Sheridan's
even
in
the
call.
light of
Sheridan's in
reason,
the call.
He can hear you
intelligence,
live,
Integrity.
not 20 seconds behind.
Can they hear Spencer?
Yes, they can hear you.
What do you have to say for yourself,
Sheridan?
who I knew was on the call, clearly.
As well as I knew who was on the call. Sheridan, in the bathroom or
Can
some
you
shit?
hear me?
Of course.
Yes.
Oh.
No stage fans?
I'm
gonna send in Mute King on FD. I'm gonna send in Mute King on FD.
What?
I'm gonna send in Mute King on FD.
Yeah,
There's
Mute
nothing you can do
King's
about
way
it.
more powerful.
Mute him.
We got to start over.
Mute Sheridan.
Do it.
Don't want to hear it.
Mute him.
Can't mute Sheridan. on
Sheridan, are
his
you
own
willing
draft.
to? Are you willing to step up?
Don't
Are you
put
willing
in
to step
a
up?
Space Animal that's gonna have 4 stocks left.
Are you willing to step up and tell the people that you will give them what they want and add stage bans to this crew battle?
Why are you talking for the
prepared?
people?
Are you
How does-
prepared to do
How
that
does- you can't talk for the people like that.
live on the Scar and Toph
You
show
can't do
right
that.
now?
With 8 of the best players in the game watching.
Do it, Sheridan.
Wow, the
Make
I
Peer
will take
pressure.
it under advisement.
Yes.
Hashtag
okay.
it on Twitter.
All
Well,
right.
we have to know
Right.
before
We
we
have
draft,
7.
though.
We have 7 top players in the chat right now. Going down the list, yes or no, and we're taking majority. All right. In order of the draft, Ken, bans or no bans?
Bans.
Bans. Pew Pew, bans or no bans?
Of course he's gonna say no. He's a Marth main.
He's got Mute King on his
I
team.
agree. Wes.
He's got music and PewPew. He should say no bans every time.
Kevin, what? Kevin, what do you?
no bans because I have.
See, look at this Marth main. Get this Marth main out of here.
Keep going, keep going, keep going,
Wait,
keep
but what
going.
I say
did
no
Ken say?
bans too. I
No
don't
bans.
think- I don't think
Ooh,
bans.
Zach, backing
But
up
what
his
did?
boy.
But what did Ken say?
You guys act like this isn't
Ken
a
said
controversial
bans.
topic.
Bans. Yeah.
Ken said
And he's a
bans.
Marth. And he's a Marth.
This
Hugo,
has been
I'm not a Marth, dude.
Hugo,
I play
one of the
Ken.
greatest, most storied.
Oh, that is sick. That, Ken, that is sick.
Can we quote that? That's
Can,
good.
can you tweet that later? I'll retweet it.
Yeah, that's so
Axe,
sick.
Bans or no bans?
He wants
Okay, well, I
FD
think-
Pikachu.
I think it's kind of lame that you can
Tempo.
just kind of pick
Yes.
spaces
Let's
to
go,
FD, change
Tempo.
them.
Yes.
Or
go,
Peach
Tempo.
takes you to Dreamland for free.
Yes.
Go Tempo.
I just have one ban.
Hold on,
Bans,
Space
bans.
is beat
We're
Marth on
2-2.
FD.
2 to 2.
West,
Space is
West
beat Marth
bows.
on FD. Can we just clear that up right now?
West bows.
West Balls?
We already know where he's going. West Balls.
You
What's
already
your
know
vote?
where I'm going.
Oh, he's doing bans. Okay, so 3 to 2 on
Hugs?
I'm from Band City, homie.
Yeah,
That
you're
is right.
You're
So
saying
one ban.
Xbox once again.
HLS, what would you have said?
Well, Scar has the vote.
No. It's we're doing just the 7
Okay,
that have dialed
okay,
in
okay,
out of the
okay,
because it's
okay.
we want
All right.
odd number.
Okay, whatever.
Hungrybox, what would you have said? I'm just curious.
I mean, crews are best of one match, so definitely bans.
Bans
is
5
right.
to 2.
Let's go, H-Box. Let's
Sheridan,
go.
you have the final call, but I believe the top players have spoken.
All right.
And we're back.
I believe we are manipulating the rule set hashtag
And we're
MIM
back.
conspiracy.
Blur.
No. We asked the good
That
players
is- what's
of the
happening?
Smash community what they
Blur.
want.
I don't have like a personal attachment to either one. Like I can
yeah, I
see
don't
the
either, so.
pros and cons for each. So
Okay.
if this is what the people want,
Yes.
you know, I feel that I
That's what should
have a
decide.
responsibility there.
I
No.
respect what you have to say right now, Sheridan.
Yeah.
So we're doing bans?
That was a very
Did you guys
Can
wanna,
we-
very mature.
or
Man,
should, we're
Who's
doing
next?
people are
Well,
gonna
I'm
have a
saying,
hard time
should we
counting
redo the first
No,
4 picks?
no, this show. Ken was gonna
No.
pick Armada. Scar was
Stop.
gonna pick
Let's
Mango.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Axe, all
Go
you.
on. Axe, what do you pick?
Guys, we have so much power.
That's right.
Yes.
All right. All right. This one might be surprising to a lot.
Damn it.
Oh.
Took mine.
Oh, wow. PP is going to
You
go
know-
second round. This is going to be crazy.
Who do you pick?
I'm picking Wobbles.
Wobbles.
Wow.
I can see it. I can see it. For those
That
who
was my
watched
pick.
the Genesis
That
2
was
crew
my
battle.
pick.
See,
Sorry,
Wobbles
West
is the
Bows.
underground.
That
Like, you
was
gotta
actually
take him first.
A crazy cool pick.
That was a good pick.
Wobbles, yeah.
The Genesis 2 crew battle was EC versus ICs.
Yes.
If you guys
it really
remember.
was.
Ice climbers are extremely good in crews.
Yeah.
Who won that one? Was it West Coast?
West Coast. West
Oh.
Coast with Fly and Wobbles both going
Weird.
ham
Who
tar.
are the captains? Who are the captains
Yeah.
on
Who,
that?
who are the
I don't know. It
captains
doesn't
of
really
that
matter.
one?
Okay. So Hungry Bucks.
I just want to know.
No, but
really
who
quick.
made all the important decisions? That's what we're
Hungry Bucks, you're 6th, and PP
That
is
was
still
MLG, my
in
friend.
play.
G2. We had one captain. All right, move on.
Okay.
Hungry Bucks, you're 6th, and PP is still in play. What will you do?
Wait, did someone just allow PP H-Box? Oh,
So stupid.
Depends what
I'm going
Xbox
to take PPMD.
Craigasm.
does.
Oh God.
You
Guys, what
guys
have we
are all
done?
retarded.
what is
You
happening?
guys are so dumb.
Everyone is literally.
We take those.
So dumb.
Oh my
We
god.
take those all day.
Oh my
Guys are
god.
So dumb.
What is happening?
Hugs, you're up.
West balls don't say retarded.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go Lucky.
Lucky. Okay.
Oh my god.
Which
Oh man.
You guys are so dumb.
Oh, this is bad.
Wes, saw you. And you got 2 picks.
Oh, I got 2 picks.
Yeah, you're on the turn.
All right. So who's been picked? All right. It's already been crossed out. All right. Fudge. Fudge.
Oh, I just saw him click on J. He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about
He's
it.
thinking about it. You
He's
see that?
thinking
You see
about
that?
it.
The
He's
Google
thinking
Doc?
about
Oh, you can see me clicking.
He's definitely clicking right now.
Hey, there's a lot of people looking at this. You know who that is? That could be somebody else trying to mind game you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Could be.
Like, who's that on MacD right now? I don't know.
I think that's anonymous anteater right now. Or it could be anonymous
Thank you,
armadillo.
Google Docs.
Thank you, Google. I love Google Docs.
Yeah, it's so cute.
It's really good.
It's adorable.
Just
Dang, it's gonna be a hard one.
It is a hard one.
And you get 2,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He has 2 picks to make.
So you got a hard 2 picks.
You're gonna have to give me like a second.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna go for the people watching. Just gonna go over if you're too lazy to dock open, the highest seeds that are currently still in play.
Please
Shroom,
do
Silent
tell.
Wolf,
MacD, SUJ,
MacD, SJ, Ice, Drug Fox. They're all in play. You could go lower. You could pick Nintendo. Maybe you want an Ices of your own.
No, I wouldn't go lower. That's blasphemy.
Blasphemy. But the ball's in your court.
Yeah, they are, dude.
I can't get over the fact that we have PP and
All right,
Xbox.
I'm gonna choose Silent Wolf for sure.
Okay.
And
He's probably deciding between Shroomed and SUJ. Is that his decision?
It's a tough
Yeah.
one, man.
yeah, it
It's
is.
tough.
I'll pick SUJ.
Okay.
He remembers Big House and does not pick Shroomed. That was the decision-making process.
Back to Hugo.
Fuck NorCal.
Okay, this is I don't know. This is tough because I've been in crews with Shroom twice, and he plays better in singles and makes top 8 all day. But when it comes to crews, it's a little sketch.
Little.
But Hugo, you know who's picking after you, right?
Little suspect.
Yeah.
Are
That's
we
a
gonna have
problem.
PP, Hbox?
You might have an
Shroomed?
obligation to the rest of us,
Yeah,
to the viewers at home.
but I've also seen Hungry Box's captaining skills.
Ooh,
So
okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. So
Oh
give him the double-edged sword and let him use it how he will. I respect that.
ah shit.
So good right now.
All right, give me a few seconds.
That
I
was
think.
more fun than I
No
thought it'd
pressure,
be.
Hugs. You got this, buddy.
That was the most
Probably
condescending buddy
rethinking
I've ever heard.
that 7th pick now, huh?
No,
7th was planned.
Whatever,
dude.
dude.
He said it
I
with
didn't
such
expect-
confidence.
Hungry Box to get a god.
Yeah,
I'm
you guys,
shit.
dude. Axe, I blame you, dude.
Me?
Yeah,
I
you pick
blame Hugs
Wogs.
for picking last. Why would he pick
Dude,
last?
okay.
All right, I blame Hugs.
All right.
You got it, dude.
Speaking of
Senpai,
Hugs.
I think. You know what? I'm gonna go with Cali Boy. I'll go with Shroomed. I'll go with Shroomed.
All right. Hugs' team is now himself.
They say
Lucky,
third time is the charm.
and Shroomed.
Cali boys.
H-Box.
I like MacD on my team.
MacD is
Simple.
taken.
That is like,
Solid.
oh my goodness.
That's a good choice.
All right.
This is rough.
GGs.
This is
Thanks,
rough.
guys.
Good games. Hey,
GG's.
shake my hand now, Hungry Box. This is a shake.
All right, but he gets all the you get all the advantage when you're a late pick on the first go through, so it evens out.
Yeah, it'll even out the second way.
We'll see.
We'll see though. Okay,
Axe.
Axe, you're next.
Okay. Oh man.
This is where it starts getting hairy.
Okay, I think. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with. I'll go with Javi.
Oh, so you pick Javi over Ice and Drugged Fox on the board.
This crew is janky, man.
Yeah,
This Axe
that is
Wobbles
weird.
hobby.
This is a.
That's Arizona for you.
Yeah,
So-
this is
Yeah,
a-
Easy,
man.
dude.
Yeah.
Easy.
I actually said it
Wait,
on my
it
stream
sounds
that Axe was going to do
Arizona.
exactly this.
Yeah.
Dude, Mac.
I actually said that Axe was going to do exactly this.
What a call.
Mac D's so happy right now. Holy shit.
Max
Dude,
is gonna
are we
take 10
character
stocks.
locked? Is our crew character locked?
So what happened?
You're character locked for the battle, but you can switch between battles, but you have to submit the characters to the other team.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the other ice climbers Nintendo.
I respect it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good choice.
That wasn't cool, man.
Okay, give me a second. I'm looking at these. That was actually my pick.
Wow.
So
I was actually deciding between him and Shroomed.
All right,
Yeah.
what
Do I not go until the end of round 3?
Yeah.
Highlight it.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Yeah, Wes, your next pick is gonna be
GG's.
a lot worse than everyone else's.
GG's. G effing G's.
Why'd you pick glass?
I think so.
Well, if I pick 6, I was still gonna get screwed.
If you pick 6, you would have PP and MacD.
Well, I didn't expect Axe to be so dumb.
Sam, are you guys on the same team?
I don't want to.
sorry guys, here I'm just weighing all the options right now. Damn, I will have to go with Drugged Fox.
Drug Fox.
Yes,
The drugged one.
the drugged
Man,
one.
you guys are all. Oh my gosh, Ice is so underrated. Holy moly.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I can't believe Ice
He
has dropped
honestly
this
was
far.
like one of my first picks.
Stop talking about it, Wes. What?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
shut
not
up,
gonna
guys.
talk about it. You guys, I'm
It's not
just
gonna
say
drop
straight
all
up.
the way.
Shut up, dude.
It's not gonna
No.
drop all the way.
Oh, man.
over here. All right, so PBU, you pick.
Pick Ice, dude.
The drugged one, yes.
Scar, this is you.
All right, so I'm asking Mango what he thinks, and you're my co-captain.
I am.
Break it down for me. What is the board looking like?
The
right
board
now?
looks like, I think the two obvious picks right now are Ice and Duck. Now,
Ooh,
Cobalt
about
also
that.
really strong. If I'm sitting here right now, I'm actually looking at the fact that character diversity on a crew is extremely important. Now, Duck's value does go down because Leffen may not be there.
That's like a legit point.
Fucking body.
That's like a great point.
But I still think that on a crew battle, given the field, like even if Ice goes Fox, I would send Duck in to counterpick Ice any day of the week. If Ice is Sheik, it might be a little bit of a different story.
I mean, I think Ice is just too good not to pick. Ken, Armada, Ice, that's actually a pretty freaking good team. I would be worried about that team too. Ice is too good.
No,
Too good.
no, that's not a team to worry about. Look at Hungry Box as a team.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
He's
Yeah,
all
but
right.
Ken's about to get 2 picks. He's gonna get an Ice and a Cobalt.
Doesn't matter.
That's
All right.
Yeah, it does matter.
No.
Duck boys,
Nothing matters
Scar
anymore.
picks
This-
Duck.
it's
I
crew
think
battle.
you're gonna be happy with your choice.
Duck boys.
All right.
Ken, this is back to you.
Ooh,
Ken's
I'm definitely taking Ice
Ice.
and
The Euro crew.
and taking Prince Abu.
Are you serious?
Wow. Okay. All right.
Oh my God! He would have
I don't even know what to say.
Ken, he would have been
I also don't
around
know
for your
what to
next
say.
turn.
The
You don't
professional-
even need to do this now.
definitely would have been
He
around.
would have been around.
Forbidden
He was
fluffer.
going to get undrafted.
The forbidden pick.
Dude.
Definitely the forbidden pick, dude.
You did not have to do that.
Abu.
Are you
No one
serious?
was allowed to pick a Prince Abu.
Why did Ken do that? Oh my gosh.
Poor
Good
Armada,
pick.
dude.
Good pick, Ken. Good pick, dude. You gotta go with your heart.
What is this?
What? Why?
Madness.
All right.
Well, this draft took a turn for Michigan.
So we got football,
Have you
Told
even
you.
met Prince Abu before?
KK.
Like, where did this come from?
All right, Bobby. Kobo, Wizrobe, KK, the Moon,
He lost to Dreffen last
Zoo,
weekend.
Swedish Delight. You got some Luigi's on the board. A bait, Eddie Mexico.
You got 3-0'd. Oh my God.
Hugs is dying right now.
Can I redo my pick or no?
Go ahead.
What do you think, Toph? What are you thinking
If
right
it's
now?
me, you guys don't know because I would want to use Mango as a because you could pick Cobalt would be a really good pick because you don't have a fox yet, and like foxes are it's always good to like have one fox.
Doesn't Cobalt play Marth?
Like Cobalt
He
could
does
be
play
a
Marth
Yeah,
too.
he can play Mars.
right. He's
Which is
variable.
good,
That's
which is
strong.
good.
He beat Lucky at what's it
Wait,
called?
so
SmashCon.
what's the deal again with this like submit paperwork to change your character or whatever?
You gotta write your team and their
And their
characters.
character. So for
and
the
the first
duration of the
player
crew battle,
before you go into the crew battle.
so you could send in Mango Falco, Cobalt Fox. You could do Mango Fox, Cobalt Marth. You know.
Yeah. Well, once you write them down, you give them to the other team. It's
Yeah.
set for that particular crew battle.
Oh, okay.
But they don't know.
Cobalt is also super cool.
I kind of want to pick Sung now, just because these crews are.
These crews are definitely crazy.
These are cray
A
cray.
little wacky.
Well,
I
Fruit
think
Loop
I'm
beats me
definitely
in
gonna
friendly,
pick Sung
so
now.
maybe I should just pick him. Know what I'm saying?
Are you picking Fruit Loop? Fruit Loop's pretty good.
No, I'm not gonna pick Fruit Loop.
Pick some Sung.
He hasn't beat me in tournament yet, but he's pretty good.
Pick Fruit Loop.
My boy is. Hang on.
I don't know if I can take any more of this. This is.
It's gonna be like 10 seconds until I have an answer locked in.
Dude, look at
Mango
Xbox
hasn't
and
even
Cap
seen your
Crunch.
text yet.
Look, active now though.
Active now. Well, what's he doing?
Just 5,
I thought you and
4.
3.
Mango, please.
Is it Mango streaming? I think Mango's streaming right now.
Mango streaming.
Wrecked.
Everyone go raid Twitch. Actually, don't do that. He's got enough.
No,
viewers.
don't do that right now. We got other things to do.
No, who do you think for real? You're my co-captain.
Literally Cobalt. Literally
I think
Cobalt.
Cobalt's
Easy.
the pick. Yeah, Colin's the pick.
Done.
Easy.
God, that's so lame.
You want
Lock it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to have you win. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
We're-
Are
we're-
you taking me out to dinner if you win this?
Yeah, dude.
The
You're kidding me? A cool G?
Cool G.
I'm actually just gonna throw it into the crowd.
No, you've got Mango in your. Let him throw his K, and you take me out to dinner.
We're both gonna throw it into the
So
crowd.
no,
it's not
save-
it's not 5,000 all to first place. First and second, we'll split some of it.
Wow.
Wow, that's lame. I think winners should take all.
They
It's-
just
it's
changed
like-
it just now
it's-
because I have PP on my crew. I bet.
It's gonna be 4,000, 1,000.
Fair enough.
Nah. PPU, your pick.
Yeah, I'm looking. This is tough.
Lay out your thought process if you want to. Could make it more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have a Marth/Sheik, and a Marth/Sheik. I just thought that Drug Fox was a value pick, and now I feel like I have to go for a space animal.
You can just pick the moon. Just make it a theme. You know, like a gym,
Yeah, just
like
do
Pokemon gyms.
So
Yeah.
I just saw someone. I just saw someone highlight
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Zoo right there, trying to influence my decision.
Yup.
I see you, anonymous.
Oh, that's literally
Armadillo.
Shantanu Telepatra.
But
It's.
let's see.
I almost don't want to say who I would pick on this turn.
No, Blur. Who would you pick?
I'd pick Santiago.
I was gonna say. Do you
I
see
would
my?
pick- I
You
would
see my
pick-
finger
I
on
would
there?
pick Santiago right now.
He's pretty good.
He's ridiculously good.
The thing you want to think
No,
about too is like.
the thing is, I like Cactar and I like Fiction, but I don't feel like they like want it enough, and that's where I feel like Santiago
In
will
Cruise,
outshine
right?
those two. No pun intended.
I haven't seen fiction for a minute.
Let's go with Santiago.
Santiago.
Wow.
Santiago. El Fuego.
Dude, Kevin's crew's pretty good. Muchiking, PPU, Drug Fox, Santiago. That's pretty good.
I am going to pick Wizrobe.
Wizrobe.
Ugh.
Very Floridian
That's
crew
who I
you
was
have
gonna
there.
pick.
That's
Yeah.
fat.
God, I hate
Wiz-
that.
Wiz is a good
too.
pick.
X.
Yeah, that's exactly who I was gonna pick.
Good.
You're hurting right now.
Well, the top season
No
play.
kidding.
The top season player, Kirby-Kaze, the
let's
Moon
see.
Zoo.
Give me just a minute here.
A bait. Eddie Mexico.
Abate.
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 You go for consistent Mike Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
Is that his name?
Can't believe Ken picked Prince Abu.
I know, right? What is going on?
He was in a great
Ken, you were a
spot.
fuck-
You know,
if
Prince
he-
of Booze, you know.
I kind of
Armada,
almost just
Ken,
want Ken to
Ice.
win the crew battle.
Prince of
He
Boo.
had Armada on his crew. He had Ice. Things are looking good. I thought
And now
Ken
they're
could...
looking great.
Actually, I don't think it's a bad pick. I just think it's funny that Prince Abu got picked.
I do think it's a bad
I think
pick.
it's
What are you
super funny.
talking? It's
I
literally
think
a
it's a bad
horrific
pick.
pick.
I think it's a
It's
hilarious
a
pick.
horrifically bad pick.
It's a
I
hilarious
feel like
pick.
Prince of Boo's a round 4 pick, though. That's my.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, he's around 4.
He would have
pick,
made it into
so-
round 4 guaranteed.
Yeah.
Look at these names.
Man, this is tough, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go with Kirby Kaze.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
That's fair.
Kind of
This is his last national, no?
eclectic. Yeah,
Gotta
but
get a
people,
Sheik on my team.
people don't really ever quit, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
they never quit. I mean, especially if they announce it, they'll never quit.
Yeah, he announced
Yeah.
it.
Next up is Hungry Box.
Yep.
With the crew of PPMD and MacD at the moment.
Yeah, obviously Wizzy was my next pick, so give me a second here.
I mean, you either got Blade-wise or Zoo.
Ralph.
Ralph
I'm
is
wondering.
chilling,
I'd
I'm
probably
wondering.
choose Eddie Mexico.
What if I picked Tech?
Tech?
Let's go another puff. Okay.
Get that floaty team on deck.
But I'm not. I don't think so. It's just a risky choice. I think it'll work out, but probably not really. So I'm just gonna go with.
A bait. Zoo.
I feel like he's gonna.
Yeah,
use Zoo.
I'm between a bait and Blade-wise. I'll guess I'll.
So you have a peach.
Yeah, I like Peach on Cruise.
Oh.
It's tanky.
Peach is good at cruise.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go with the moon actually.
The moon.
Whoa! Out of left field.
Whoa.
I'd like a very nice chain grabbing.
Space animal counter.
Yeah, that was
That
Great.
was
pick.
actually
That
good.
was a great pick.
that was my pick.
Spacey killer.
Okay, let me think now. H-Box fucked it up.
You
I
fuck
just
yourself up, Hugs.
Jeez.
Damn.
What just happened?
God damn.
Brutal.
To be honest, I want to go with. Eddie Mexico.
Dang, what?
Mm-hmm.
Eduardo Meg.
From Tijuana.
Yep.
That's a great pick,
All
I
right.
think.
I might win this group out now. You guys fucked it up.
Oh shit.
All right. Westmont Booth. Last two picks in.
All right. You guys royally messed up.
We didn't consider West Balls.
Yeah.
We forgot
Forgot
about
about
Wes.
the West balls. Forgot about the balls.
All right, Wes, your last two picks
Um.
to lock in.
Did you him?
You made it sound like
Yeah.
you really knew which two
All
you were
that build-up.
picking.
Hey, Sean, can you go downstairs and let Ryan Ford in?
Has no one done that yet?
No one
I
has
thought
done that.
H-Rock
He's-
was on that.
I thought HR was doing
Oh my
that.
God, poor guy.
Wow, you guys are terrible.
It's Toph's guess, by the way. So I'd like to point that out.
Sean literally can't do it because who's gonna let him
Yeah,
in?
he literally can't do it.
Can you
That's
find H-Rock and make him do
0 out
it?
of 10 idea.
H-Rock was told to do it.
H-Rock, well,
Fizz players.
Yeah, he's on the first floor. For sure.
what just happened?
Wait, did you
Just
want?
stop.
Did you
No,
delete
just
all the?
stop. Just
It's a
Oh,
copy.
it's a different.
yeah, it's different.
Copy. West Balls. We all messed
All right.
up.
All
I
right.
think I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm buckled in.
I'm curious.
I'm
All
ready
right,
for these
well, for my
powerhouse
first
picks.
pick, I'm going to be choosing a bait,
Okay, that's
Okay.
I like that.
and then I shall be choosing Blade-wise.
Ooh, Zoo dropping down the ranks.
Ooh.
All right, can I go?
Yes.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
I'm going Tech.
Tech.
Ah.
To block the H box. All right. Though he might just get
H
Zoo now.
blocks.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. Give me 1 second to think about it.
Does this mean I'm done now?
You are done.
This does mean
you got Wes's crew is
you are done.
finalized. It's West Ball Sun
Dude,
Wolf.
if you leave, it's gonna mess up the overlay and stuff.
I
Yeah.
was kind of hoping you actually picked Sung. That would have been
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I
what
wanted
is-
I'm
to-
surprised
Yeah,
that
she
Ralph
picks-
is on here.
Ralph's
not
pretty good,
Toph.
man.
Damn,
yeah.
shots.
You know, he's ranked lower
No,
than
he,
me.
he
but
just doesn't travel that much, you know? He didn't even go to EVO, if I remember correctly.
That helps ranking sometimes. You know how it goes.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, actually.
Mhm.
Small sample
Go to
size.
less tournaments, get ranked higher.
Do good at those. He did
Yeah.
beat DJ Nintendo when he went to the East Coast.
That's a big win.
He
hello?
crushed everybody on East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to pick Sweetest Delight.
Okay.
It's respectable.
Chic.
Strong.
Wow, the no spacey team. Oh, I guess that's not true because PP.
Craig has
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but PP
PP
doesn't
could go
play
Marth,
Falco
though.
though. Yeah,
Right.
I feel like
Go
I feel like
Falco.
Zoo's like that kid in the lineup, you know, in dodgeball who's just not getting picked over and over
not
again.
getting picked.
Someone pick Zoo, man. Poor Zoo.
Happy feet.
Well, I'm picking Zoo. So there's
Okay,
Zoo.
good job,
Okay.
Max. Thank you.
Keeping it simple.
All right.
What's going on here?
That's fat.
Hmm. Let's see. We got Plup, Nintendude, and Wizrobe.
I think Axe has the best round 3 and 4.
I
Yeah.
think my round 3 was pretty good.
No.
Alright.
Round 6 is pretty cool.
Wes,
see your
how did
argument,
your
Wes.
set go with Santi this weekend in winners?
Me?
I heard you played him.
He's pretty good.
You won, right?
Yeah, I won, but
Okay.
then I lost to Kirby Cause at Apex. Yeah.
All right. This one might be a wild pick, but maybe not. I'm gonna go with KJH.
That's a good
Is that a spot dodge shine?
That's
Spot
spot
dodge
dodge
shine.
shine, guys. That's Falco's broken.
That could be a Samus counter pick. Hugs.
Sure, there's like duck and hugs.
All two of them.
I was in Chicago this weekend. He was telling me all about how he was getting ready to hit the ATM and then hit the casino.
Oh god.
In that order.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, one thing
Destroy that kid.
one thing we know about KJH is that he's really clutch in cruise because what he was doing at the end of Midwest versus Europe.
He took the stock untouched against Armada and then almost
that was
beat us.
crazy.
That was
So
good.
I think it's his fine pick actually.
Yeah. He's got a weird style. He's hard to play against.
Clutch.
Pew pew.
Yes. Don't worry. I'm looking.
So you have 3 picks left, guys. Just Pew Pew, Scar, then Ken.
See, this is nice because I get to counterpick the teams that I see as threats right now.
That's right.
Yep.
Obviously, Hungry Box. Yep.
Yeah, you got to counterpick H-Box's team.
And
See, I feel like all eyes are on Juan's team right now, but I think Zach's team is actually.
yeah, I think SFAT's team is
Sleeper
just as good, if not better.
No, you guys are dumb.
All right, there you have it.
Well,
We
we're
don't
definitely
understand how
not
to-
worried about Wes's team, right?
Yeah, I'm
So-
not worried about Wes's.
That's because you're dumb.
You got a Falcon and a Luigi. That's all I see.
I think Ken's team could have been the best. It just
Yeah, definitely.
I have a lot of faith in Prince Abu. I think
me
you guys
too,
are.
dude.
I think you guys are misplacing your concerns here.
This is tough. What's my time limit on picking right now?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Scar seems not bad either.
It could go downhill, dude. I
could
already
really
know who my round 4 pick is, and I don't know if you guys are going to approve.
It depends on how well. What?
Wait, can you run it by me? Can I help you vet your decision?
It's coming very soon. It's already been vetted.
You know you can't pick
It's gonna be
Toph,
chilling,
right?
dude, isn't it?
With Mango?
It's going to be you, dude.
Oh.
Going to get Toph on the crew.
Jeez.
I'm going to pull some strings. Spencer, is your mic live, dude?
It is now. Why?
Was it before? I heard you. Heard you talking about stuff.
Well, I was talking to our lovely guest who someone ignored for about an hour or so.
Blur.
Atrioc.
Toph. It was
Combination of the
Toph.
two.
How was it me?
Scar.
Definitely wasn't
I
me.
literally have a
Well,
show.
then why would it be me?
I have a show with my name in the title that is currently live on twitch.tv/MilliOn.
Yes.
Neither
And you
Atrioc
invited him here
nor
during
the
that
Crimson
time.
Blur.
You told him come here while I'm live on this show on Melee It On Me. And you left him
I'm
outside.
not blaming you. I'm blaming Atrioc. We
Which is fair.
literally
Which is
said
already-
Atrioc
which is
go down.
what
Yeah,
we're
I'm
okay.
not
Let's
blaming
blame
you. I'm
Atrioc,
blaming
is all I'm
Atrioc.
saying.
I'm blaming Atrioc.
I blame Blur.
Blaming Blur, it feels fair. So
See, I want to pick Fruit Loop, and I also might just want to pick Ryan Ford, to be quite honest.
Ryan is a lot better than people think he is.
I know.
Another,
so
another
Fruit Loop,
person
in
that I've been
same
looking
regard.
at that I'm a little surprised no one picked is actually over Triforce.
Right.
He's
right.
lower
We
on the
just
seating,
we
but
haven't heard enough from him lately.
Cam might pick him up.
You know one person that I think is on this list that wouldn't be a bad choice.
True.
Homemade waffles. Dude, he's pretty clutch. Like I've seen him in in those type of situations. He's not
My
bad.
boy Brandon.
Brandon.
Yo, Kevin,
I
pick me.
am going to have to go for.
There's
Ryan Ford
Ryan
chimes
says pick
in
me.
and says, "Pick me."
I'll go for Ryan Ford.
All
Okay,
right,
all right,
all
well,
right. In the
that
nick of
decides it.
time, Ryan Ford appears in the studio. He gets picked by Pew Pew.
And
Welcome
add
aboard, Ryan.
the inimitable Alex 19
Oh!
to my
Nice.
crew.
Sick.
He wants to make a statement to the viewers after his embarrassing performance at Summit.
Yep.
He's known to do very well in crews.
How many stocks did he take again?
Oh
One
God.
per crew?
Was it one or I thought it was like
He
zero.
is going to respond to that at Genesis in Cruise. Thank you.
What do you place with Mango?
Dude, how many stocks has Mango got to take on this crew?
Ken,
Mango has to go full MLG, I think. for
Ken,
your-
we
for-
Every
started
match.
with you. We will end with you. Tell us who you want to round out your amazing crew of you, Armada, Ice, and Prince
Who
Abu.
do you think I should pick?
Who do I think you should pick?
Bobby so many tips.
If it was me, I would look at. I like Over Triforce and I like Fiction, man. I think Fiction's super duper good, and I think, yeah, we haven't seen that much. He did really good at Paragon, I think. For not
Ken,
having
Fruit
played.
Loop is really good. Just so you know.
Fruit Loop's a
actually
Scar
is.
counter pick. You got to save him for the Scar crew battle.
Honestly, the best player that hasn't been picked is Fiction by far.
I think so too.
But does he still play?
Yeah.
Is the thing that
I
everyone
played
says.
him.
he hasn't been
I
playing.
played him 2 weeks ago. He took me to Game 5.
Is he a Fox player or
He
a
plays
Marth player
Fox.
now?
Yeah, he's playing Fox right now.
Mm.
Was he doing Marth for a while too?
Yeah, he was playing Marth, but his Marth's still really good. But I would pick Fiction right now.
Well, I mean, obviously his peak
I
skill
mean,
is
you can
amazing.
just pretend like I'm an idiot and I just have circus music, or you can just actually listen to me. Whichever one's totally cool.
All right, I'll go with you, Westballs. I'll pick Fiction.
Fiction.
I think it's a solid
There it
choice.
I
is.
think that's actually a really good crew.
There
I
it
think that-
is.
The only crew where the round 4 pick against the round 3 pick is like.
I would have been
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Right in front of you are the crews that you'll be seeing at Genesis on day 1. That's Friday, which is, 3 days from now? 4 days
Yeah,
from now?
that's super
Depends on
soon.
how you count.
Yeah.
That's super duper soon.
I see a bunch of.
I dig these crews.
Yeah.
This is
Spencer,
interesting.
thank you for the graphic. That's sick.
I'm very
BMD
curious how this
Craig
will
has
Can I retweet
work
this
out.
somehow? Can we
Scar,
tweet this?
your
take
little
picture of
crew
this.
situation with like the Norwalk represent. Didn't that kind of happen at Smash Summit? Wasn't there literally
Yes.
crew Norwalk literally happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did they? How'd they
And they
do?
lost.
Yo, shout outs to S2J and Abe on the same team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
picked him.
80%, yeah.
that's
Putting
funny.
differences aside.
Yep.
Silent and Bladewise on the same team. That's kind of the Washington crew.
Wes's team is interesting.
I
It's
might
got like
have to root
a
for that crew.
whole bunch of
Lots of
solid
visit.
players. Like none of them are ever gonna get destroyed, which is good.
What are you talking about?
So your team's pretty good. I like
Yeah.
it.
No, dude, I sometimes like ruin everything, like jump off stage and stuff.
Sometimes ruin everything. Yeah, but sometimes you go.
Yeah, but sometimes you take
Ballistic.
9 stocks, dude. It's pretty good.
Wes,
that's
I'm,
when you get
Wes, I'm
SFAT.
rooting. I'm rooting for your crew. You got two of my boys.
You remember that crew battle?
I remember
Blair,
that.
you remember those crew
Dude,
battles?
I remember that crew battle. That was a good
You
crew battle.
remember those crew battles? I took 9 stocks, dude.
I hosted that crew battle.
You hosted that crew battle.
That was good.
Gonna hit them with the anyway.
All right. Well, thank you
Hit
to
him
the
with the
7 of
anyway.
you for taking the time today and picking amazing crews. I would love to hear from the group in reverse seed order what you guys think of your crew, what you think of the competition.
Yeah.
Actually, not in reverse seed order. Let's start with the most legendary crew battle personalities to the least. And let's start, of course, with Hugs. What do you think about
Wait,
the
with who?
lineup here?
With you, talk.
Oh, me? Okay.
You know
so,
who, Hugs.
My picks, I picked 7th because I wanted to be able to pick Cali over. I value that more than Mutaking or PPMD. PPMD always skips crews. Mutaking gets nervous. So I wanted to stick with the people that I'm familiar with. That's why I went with 7th. And I got 2 of my Cali boys. And then I went with Eddie Mexico because, well, both Eddie and Tech, because they don't have a nervous bone in their body. They don't get nervous. And Tech is actually super, super hungry and super, super underrated. So people aren't really going to see him coming. So that's why I went with my picks.
Hugs, what crews are free and what ones are you worried about?
I'm worried about Hungry Box and SFAT mostly. Free crews, I don't think there are any free ones, but I think the least worrisome are Ken and Scars.
The ones with
Except for
Armada and
Mango,
Mango.
but
And best pick and worst pick.
best pick has to be Hungry Box picking PPMD, and the worst pick has to be
Ken. We all know.
I literally just asked worst pick for the
no
moment.
comment, dude.
Where we
No
just all
comment.
laugh.
Staying out
I'll
of
say
this.
it for you, dude.
West Balls. Same questions to you.
Wait, what are those questions again?
First of all, how are you feeling after this draft?
Yeah, how do you feel about your crew?
I kind of feel that Hungry Box got lucky because Axe was dumb a little bit. But other than that, I think solid picks overall. Obviously, Hungry Box's crew is like the crew to beat, but I think SFAT's crew is pretty good too. So
I mean,
I also think my crew is amazing.
Honestly,
so,
even without PP, if you switch Wobbles and PP, I still think HBox's crew is the best, right? HBox, Wobbles, MacD, Moon, Swedish.
No, that's actually really terrifying.
That's still disgusting, right?
Hungry Box, what are you thinking right now?
Yep.
We take those. Also, if you look like Pew Pew, Mewtwo King, Drug Fox in the same crew, that's like rip any Fox player who goes against that crew pretty much. So that's like that. So like these crews are actually pretty geared against specific characters from what I see. Like Axe has a Pikachu and Ice Climbers, Kirby Kaze Sheik. So they have like sort of the weirder characters, but I went with like, I don't know, tanky picks, and I just took what I was given. So I think it's going to be actually a really good fight across the board. I think actually the crews are more balanced than people think.
Axe, how do you feel about your performance in this crew draft?
Well, I think my crew is great. Like, I was more worried. What I really wanted was to pick Wobbles because he's always an anchor in crews. Like having having somebody who can wobble people, and he's. If I wasn't going to pick him, I know somebody else would have. And
yeah, he was my pick before.
Yeah, and I feel that I was kind of wondering why Hugs went so far down on the list. Like he decided to go 7th, but yeah, I'm really happy with my picks. I think especially Zoo. I wasn't expecting to get Zoo, but I did cruise with Zoo at the summit, and he did extremely well, and he shows a lot of passion in crews. He's super determined, so I'm happy to have Zoo.
You know what I think is interesting about your crew, Axe? Your crew is the only crew where every member of your crew has beaten a god before. Right?
That's super
like oh, that's right.
You've got a crew actually like you had a lot of picks where it was just like, well, I guess I'll take the highest seeded remaining player. And that could just work out. Like that was your logic, I guess, with Kirby Kaze
every
too.
single one of those guys has been a top 6 player in the world
right.
at one point.
At some point
in their
yeah.
life. Yeah.
What? Javi after one national?
No, Javi in like 2004, arguably.
I'm talking about like hello.
2004,
dude.
No, I don't.
Okay, whatever.
He was really good. Yeah.
He was really good.
Yeah.
Ken,
for sure.
Ken, your Prince of Boo pick has come under fire. How do you respond to the haters in the Skype call?
I want to put him against Hugs. I just want to see it happen. So that's what I think. But to be fair, I think he's a good player, and I think a Puff in a cruise is actually pretty damn good.
What do you think what are you the most scared of? Like, what do you not want to send Prince Abu in to fight?
Everybody else.
I don't know. I think a Puff is. Besides the Foxes, I think he's good against like the floaties.
Yeah.
So if there's a Luigi or a Peach, I could send him in.
He
really well. You have to balance your crew out, and I think Prince Abu can do his job. So
Okay.
I don't regret picking him. I have faith in the guy.
I mean, Ken's crew, Armada, Ice, Ken, Fiction is a crazy cool good foursome. I think.
Yeah.
Prince Abu, like if he's used right, can be very good. If he's used against like the Peaches and like the tactical spots, he's got a good tactical use.
I think that matters more than skill. Is just how you use your players.
Yeah.
Because everyone here is fucking good. So
yeah, the worst players on their respective crews, like they could take a game off of the best players on another crew, right? Like it's literally a best of one.
Yeah, it's all one game.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe even a fraction of a game.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I favor tanks over like really good spacies. Like I wanted players who just like you can't 4-stock them ever, or like 3-stock them usually. So that's why I went with.
Ken, who do you want to go in against? You personally. Who do you want to fight?
Good question.
You don't have to answer if you want to keep your tactics hidden.
Anyone but X. I don't want to fight it. I don't want to play against X.
Okay.
I feel that.
I think I got a shot to take a lot of stocks off other people.
Zach, how do you
Yes.
feel? How do you feel about this crew draft?
I'm gonna be honest, and I think I have the best crew. I think you guys are overvaluing PP in crews, which is why I didn't pick him.
Mm-hmm.
I think Plup was definitely a more solid pick. It is kind of unfortunate that PP got
The thing you
Hungry
don't
Box's
understand
group.
is you got Ices on your team and it can get botched.
Yeah, but Ices can also just win the whole crew by himself.
Well, true, but he can also lose you the crew.
We have MacD.
Yeah, but that's why I picked up.
MacD would probably 4-stock him.
That's why I picked up Wizrobe to counter the peaches. That's why I picked up Wizrobe, and I have Plup. And KJH I think has a lot of potential that he hasn't really shown us yet. And so obviously I'm really confident in my ability in crews. I'm just gonna 4-stock whoever I play.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
So I think my crew is gonna really come down to KJH.
That's a really good mentality.
But Zach, the thing is, we talked about KJH being a fickle player before.
We did.
So
We did.
why
Fickle.
KJH? Because you picked him after Zoo, if I'm correct. And so we have pretty much all these players right here. You could have picked any other Fox, or you could have picked over Triforce, because you don't have a Sheik. Oh no, you have Plup. What am I saying?
I think,
are you saying?
Yeah.
I picked KJH, just because, like I said, I think he has a lot of potential that hasn't quite been unlocked yet, and I wanna help him get there.
Yeah.
I think I can help. So,
Yeah, he wants to help him get there with crew battle.
I have a question. If Leffen was part of this battle, how do you think the crews would look different?
He would be my first pick.
I would have picked third if Leffen was part of the crew.
I was about to say Hugo
That's
would
true.
not have gone sixth.
The pick order would be different.
Seventh.
So I would have gotten Plup. Maybe.
Probably.
Hugs, do you look at that situation as like, ooh, I can pick Leffen now, or do you just look at it like, ooh?
Wait, what do you mean?
Someone
I'm
I
not
need to
getting
go. Someone I
any
need to go
god
with
either
against.
way. At least I thought I wasn't until now, but it was like, I don't know. Depends who picked Leffen, what order I went.
I would have picked Leffen if Leffen was available.
You wouldn't just leave him on another crew and then just go in on him? No.
No.
Okay.
No.
I think that's the right pick. Kevin, sorry we didn't get to
Take
you.
Leffen whenever you
Kevin,
can.
what do you,
yeah, no
how do you
problem.
feel about
Kevin,
your,
what do you think?
your crew?
So first of all, I'll talk about the pick order. It was either, so I wasn't sure about how it worked out at first, but as soon as I learned the pick order, I knew I either wanted third pick or Juan's pick. So whatever that is, I don't know, sixth, seventh, sixth, I think. The reason why I wanted the third pick over the fourth pick is because I actually didn't want to draft PPMD. And if I did draft later in Juan's, I actually wanted to pick up, someone in the upper echelon, wherever, maybe Silent Wolf, and then follow up by getting Nintendude. But Zach actually took Nintendude. But overall, just looking at my crew, I think it's really good. I think the only problem is a Marth Sheik overlap, as you can see in the first few rounds. But both those players can play Marth and Sheik, so I'm not too worried about that.
Your crew could be weak to
team
Ice
that
Climbers.
I'm looking out for most, that I think is scariest for my crew personally, would be SVATs.
Yeah.
Because Nintendude and Plup, I think those are huge problems. Other than that, I think my crew's solid. I don't know. I think it's just going to come down to whoever plays the best.
Sick.
I wonder if I picked Mango for my crew, if he would have SD'd 4 times on purpose to try to sabotage it or some shit.
Maybe. Kevin, I know you. I'm just thinking about your last 2 picks, Santiago and Ryan Ford. I guess those are the ones you spent the most time on.
Right.
I know Ryan Ford, for example, really likes the Sheik matchup, and that's kind of one of the matchups you don't like to play all the time.
Right.
And then Santiago, I'm not sure. Santiago and Drug Fox both. They actually, they both play we had Santi going mostly Falco and Sheik this weekend. And Drug Fox talking about switching to Falco. So I don't know. You've actually got a more varied crew than you might be giving yourself credit for.
Interesting. I actually didn't know that those guys were considering switching, but I'll explain the Santiago pick, and I think partly it's because it's the fear of the unknown for the other players, because obviously more than half of these guys haven't played against Santiago before, and Santiago always has this kind of I don't know, I wouldn't call it adolescent, but he there's this kind of feeling the fire and the drive to play, which seems I'm the up and comer and I have nothing to lose, and so I'm just gonna play my heart out, and that's how I see it.
I encourage all of you guys to check out Santiago's Twitter, where he says some of the most ridiculous things.
He definitely says ridiculous things.
It's very interesting.
It's
interesting is a word.
Interesting is a word. Controversial.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks.
Give
One more
us an
time.
example.
Does anybody?
An example, Santiago said the best Samus in the world is Esam, and the second best Samus is my Samus, because the rest of them only wave dash back.
Yeah, see, that's how you know he's on drugs or something.
There it is.
That doesn't make sense.
But I'll still get him on my crew. I don't care.
Any parting thoughts from any of you?
Good luck.
Yeah. May the best crew win.
May the best crew win.
Guys, thank you all for dialing in.
Thank you so much.
H-Fox, I know you have work really early tomorrow. Thank you for staying up with us.
Thanks, Westballs. Especially
Thanks,
to you.
Weston.
And we'll see you guys on Friday.
Life's so much better now.
Twitch.tv/Showdown Smash.
Yeah.
That is correct. We will be
What about
having
tomorrow, guys?
Melee Cruise on our stream, and the Wii U Cruise will be taking place on Twitch.tv/Showdown.
Take care, guys.
Farewell
Peace.
to our wonderful top players. Thank you guys so much one more time for hanging out with us.
Peace out, guys.
Yep.
Peace. Follow Melee on me. Bye, guys.
Follow it. 420, follow it.
Don't follow anything. It's all a lie.
What Westball said.
Are they gone, Spencer?
So it's 8:30. How long?